Two major recommendations that seem to be passing are being considered for Luna Classic once again today. Is KYC and Real Labs something you're interested in? Required for all devs working on Luna Classic? Here in this video, we'll give you the lowdown. We can do it. My friend, what's happening? Here we are again at the Coin Lady channel, ready to discuss the traditional two huge ideas and the upcoming 6% move in the price of Lunar traditional volume, just as I promised. Many things are cause for celebration. In order for you to understand what's happening, we will do our best to simplify everything. However, the cryptocurrency market as a whole is currently experiencing some volatility. After Bitcoin's recent breakout above $43,200, the price has retraced some of its losses from Jerome Powell's 60-minute interview in which he discussed the Federal Reserve's plans to cut interest rates. Many had anticipated rate cuts this month, but it appears that this will not be the case. Instead, the market cap will be somewhere around $1.6 to $3 trillion. Once again, we find ourselves in the top 100 as we continue to down the list. In the traditional two-day solid move, number 94 sits horribly. At this point, loudness matters. Clearly, it's associated with that burn. We'll examine the burns in a moment. We had a solid 18% move, but it was down 40% from yesterday. But even at $100 million, it's an increase of almost 8%. 1103, everyone is wondering what's going on because of the present classic pricing. We shall attempt to go into the reason behind this move on Luna Classic. As previously said in this video. As a result, two suggestions are now being considered. Over the past 4 weeks, the Genuine Labs team has finished end-to-end testing into chains, addressed issues related to the packet forward middleware, and finally implemented the IBC hooks. As a result, the obligatory KYC for all L1 developers and the Genuine Labs community has passed a significant milestone. The team has spent approximately $16,000 on this project. Now, in case you forgot, we touched on the significance of this and how it may affect the chain briefly before. Looking at the big picture, it seems like they've already done the legwork, and many people have voted in their favor, which bodes well for the possibility that the job will be continued. Over the previous 5 weeks, there has been some change in the price. So, this may be beneficial. The only concern is, will they really perform the task before asking for our money? Also, they have been forthright in releasing bi-weekly updates, so maybe we might see a little more candor on their actions. In the connections between Commonwealth countries. While it's true that production has dried up and slowed considerably, we'd still want to see this storyline developed further. After all, everyone is interested in the possible repack of USDC. Listen, I really don't believe we can pass on this one. Here we are looking at the future once again. We were paying $150,000 before that and ultimately this one, the required KYC, so $16,000 isn't that much. In the end, it's fascinating. How this type of develops is now dividing the community. However, it does provide some level of chain transparency. The next point is, do all devs use KYC on any given chain? Do I need to remember that KYC applies just to one party, whether it's the chain or a contract law? I'm not sure. Who can say for sure? It becomes a little murky when it goes into decentralized apps or when anybody wants to come and build on the chain, but the main thing is that if you have to come in KYC, you're coming with legitimate intentions. Given the nature and instability of what we're dealing with, the truth is that people won't do it. Think about it. Participating in, or even just owning and constructing, a brand new classic is still an extremely dangerous endeavor. It may or may not accomplish that, I'm not sure. Know your customer, KYC, processes, and for L1 developers, those on the chain who are well compensated and will be receiving a monthly payout, it may not be the worst thing ever. The strategic decision is clearly indicated by the fact that the KYC data is saved offline on an EAES 256 encrypted disk. The main idea here is that KYC will only be used in the event of an issue. I suppose this gives both investors and the Lunette Classic community a sense of safety. We don't know much about the source of the price movement just yet, but what we do know is that there is a substantial amount being relocked on the channel. This must be excellent news as we've seen it for 2 days. Whenever they are restated, as the price drops, more and more people start staking. Then, I believe, they figure out that there's a 21-day vesting time before they can restake. The staking protocol offers some fascinating options. Keep in mind the validators who are interested in the large changes happening on there when you decide how much event voting allowance to give them. Remember that we are now collaborating with Fair Desk on the channel if you would want to trade your preferred cryptocurrency. Here's a great cryptocurrency trading platform that offers up to 200x leverage on Bitcoin futures, along with all your favorite cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, and everything in between. If you're interested in signing up and completing the KYC process, you can find the link in the description. 2 lucky winners will also receive $25. Included in the description is a free trial of the Fair Desk trading platform so that you can see for yourself how it works. With your futures trading gains or holdings, you may even earn cryptocurrency. There's a ton of things here. You should absolutely check them out. The link is in the description, as I said before. Tell me what else is happening with Reuniclus. Our maximum total is currently a respectable 61.52 billion, which is excellent news, as we said briefly, discussing the burns. Obviously, we recently had that balance burn around 2.1 billion. I don't believe it's the turtle that's been waiting in lockdown. Instead, you can see that the burn narrative chart is moving over Luna and Luna Classic, which is significant under USTC. You can see Binance's ascent to the top of the D-Funk, the arrival of certain major burners, and the continuation of those fires. Apologies, but the DF link is the second one stealing from Maxi and Stock. It would be fantastic if there were more of these conversations. Even after CZ has gone on, the Luna Classic storyline is still supported by burning Luna Classic, thus it's impossible not to feel that Nance has something more in store for us. When you would expect us to be letting up on price support, what's happening is that we're really keeping it. I said that the last few days have been rather fascinating. I made a good push for the 50-day exponential moving average, which was not rejected. However, I am still hanging on to the 200-day moving average around the 109 region. Currently, the market sentiment is optimistic for Lunar Classic, and we are hoping to witness a price push and subsequent rebound off the 10,655 support level. Once again, it provides us with significant market strength. It would be a nice narrative to go up to 13 mark and maybe even push a little bit further, maybe even to the 16th, if Bollinger Bands tighten again, as it would give us a positive push to the upside. Looking at the MACD, which is always helpful, leads me to believe that there is a lot more to come. Everything is coming together after the Classic to give us some great vibes. We'll see what happens, and as always, we'll keep you informed on this channel. We have that beautiful little MACD cross, and then there will be a push to the upside. If you're bullish on Lung and want to see this information and the price move, then you should subscribe, put on your notification bells, and, as I said before, smash that like button. Spread the word. I think we have some very interesting things in store, but a lot of people think we're done. People need to get that. As always, please inform me in the comments if you think it's not over yet. I would want to get your thoughts on this before I end this video. Please like and subscribe my channel. See you later, bye.